This is Cedro147,
And ShadowDog001.
and today, for Halloween weekend, we're going to start off with the Quorra punishment chapters.
Yay!
It is so stupid you will fear for humanity's future.
No, it's also really shitty and funny. Maybe funny shitty, or shitty funny, I don't know. Whatever. Shall we start this, Cedro?
Yeah, let's get this over with. By
By the way, Cedro will be reading this.
Welcome to a Top's Fourth Comics Food. No. Now, I'm going to skip all these warnings because, let me tell you right now, this is not appropriate for anyone above the age of 18. But, and again, you're watching this, aren't you?
Yeah, and this is the 18, and this is the internet. I mean, this is where 13-year-olds click, yes, I am 18 or older. Lies!
It's more like bullshit. Anyway, the warnings just tell us, oh, there's Easter eggs. No, this is very frightening because it's awful. Thanks for warning us in advance.
Yes, but sadly, Cedro was tough and stupid, and he still read this.
No, more like someone that loves pain a bit too much. Start of the story! Seiko was at the all-girls school called Gravitation that she has transferred to on her first day, and she cried all day and said, Quorra isn't here. Wait, do you have a relationship with Quorra? Is she like your butt buddy or something?
Our friend?
Yes, a very special friend.
Well, it could just be a friend.
Or an imaginary friend.
Oh yeah, true, maybe she is
Wait
crazy.
a minute, why isn't her imaginary friend with her? Maybe it's like Foster's?
Yeah, she gave it up for adoption. Alright, moving on.
Ah, fuck it. She was eating a sandwich. Yeah, that was important.
Yeah, it totally was important.
Oh, wait a minute. After reading this again, I realized that this is some kind of foreshadowing here.
It is? Alright.
Yeah, we'll see.
Alright, continue then.
Biko was nearby in her sexy robot superhero suit, and
yes, that's the first indication you're like, what the hell? Super sexy robot? Superhero costume?
if you braved the warnings, and you came across this, and didn't figure out that this was not a very intelligent fanfic, you might want to see a hospital. Now.
Yeah, like, immediately. Alright.
And she said,
Seiko can't enjoy her sandwich. This is obviously Aiko's fault.
Yeah, totally.
Aiko was stacking the desks in the room. What room? She was singing, who are you gonna call? Deskbusters!
What the hell? Deskbusters? Alright. Alright.
But Aiko's superhuman hearing that she... I'm sorry. That she inherited from her dad's Superman. From her dad's Superman and her mom Wonder Woman.
Yes, this is the offspring of two DC heroes. What the hell?
And Aiko is actually from an anime, just so you know.
Yeah, just in case you guys didn't know that. We're telling you that. Alright, continue.
Seiko was eating yogurt by that time, and she cried and said, this yogurt tastes like toothpaste that has glitter in it. Aiko could not stand it any longer. Her super hearing made her hear everything that everyone said all around the school.
This kind of sounds like Suki from True Blood. But True Blood is better. Moving on.
She had to hear complaining all the time, and gossip, and all the noisy wet farts in the bathroom.
What the hell? See there? Stop right there. Why did you have to put noisy wet farts?
That's, you know, now that I think about it, Nintendo Capri Sun probably wrote this.
Yeah. No,
All it's missing is just
in the bathroom.
It's kind of hard to put that on. No, on second thought, no, it's not.
That is a good point. That does sound like Jamie wrote this. That's his real name, just in case you guys don't know. Alright.
I thought it was Tim.
Really? Whatever. Continue on.
The noisy wet fart from the bathroom of people taking big shits, and their shits coming out with plopping and squishing and really gross sounds that totally killed Aiko's appetite. Superman hearing was not a great thing.
So she's eating in the bathroom?
No, she's hearing this all the way from...
Oh, yeah, I get it now. Wait, that's superhero right here. She can't just put headphones on or something.
I guess that's illegal in gravitation.
I guess so. All right.
Eiko's appetite. Superman hearing was not a great thing at all. And not at all glamorous like in the Superman Returns movies. Advertisement.
Advertising, yeah.
But Eiko is perfectly able to shop for food, even if she can't eat it, so she speed runs to the store and buys Captain Crunch Berries. And also,
What the hell is Captain Crunch Berries? That sounds like you just put two cereals together. Is that an actual cereal flavor?
yes,
Really? Oh, I don't eat Captain Crunch. Never, nor did I ever eat it, so I wouldn't.
you're missing out, man.
Is it really good?
Yes.
Oh, okay, I'll try it out. Alright. Captain Crunch Berries.
Okay. And also goes to a certain restaurant, do you know which one, and gets the sundae that has maple and bacon in it. She also bought...
Wait, a Sunday? According to this, she wrote the day of the week, like what it is. Not the ice cream sundae. She put the day Sunday, like the day before Monday. What the fuck? Typo. Anyway, moving on. And maple and bacon? What kind of flavor is that? Sounds like a no.
You'd be surprised how many people actually like that.
Morbidly obese people, probably.
Oh no, they're more fans of cheeseburgers at McDonald's.
Sundays? Out of cheeseburgers? Moving on.
Ah, screw it. She also buys kombucha, which is a tea that has vomit fungi floating in it like a little...
Okay, just keep going. I don't have to say anything. It said it itself.
in it,
Vomit.
and also a little alcohol, and gets you just a little drunk if you drink like 14 bottles. It's not...
Put in the equation of, you being not sober anymore.
It's not like Coors Light at all.
Advertising. Or disadvertising. Alright, Eiko.
Eiko brought all these things to Seiko in the outside tennis fields and running track, where Biko and Seiko were studying textbooks about Hitler and Hurricane Katrina.
Okay, let's stop there. What's with the names? Why are these just like letters and then co? These are very lazy names.
That's part of the gimmick of that Eiko anime.
Really, it is?
Yes.
This seems lazy to me. And plus, why are they learning about Hitler and Hurricane Katrina? That's like two different eras. One happened in like '05, and the other happened in 1940s.
Many people died.
I guess so. I guess
It was the work of an evil mastermind.
yeah, Hitler came.
Probably Galactus.
Galactus, totally.
Or Ego, or whoever that Aquaman of DC is.
Aquaman.
Oh, wow! See, I'm not exactly an expert at Marvel vs. DC crap.
Yeah, that's more Alpha's thing.
A lizard walked up and said, "Do you want to buy some car insurance?"
Why are they talking about Geico? Oh my god, just moving on.
But nobody spoke lizard talk, so they accidentally stepped on it.
Okay, then why'd you bring him up? It's like a what the fuck moment. Like, hey, here's this logo for car insurance, and he just died.
You might as well have been carrying a ladder, too.
I know. Just.
A lizard with a ladder.
Alright. So they killed him,
And it died without nobody noticing.
It was.
It was very small.
Thanks, Captain Obvious.
I thought lizards were absolutely giant.
Yeah, like the lizard from Spider-Man.
Eiko presents the gift to Seiko of a big shake of kombucha tea with Captain Crunch Berries and the maple and bacon sundae that have all been made into a big shake together. It was all floaty with good crunchy bits.
Yeah. Okay.
But Biko saw how good it was, and lo and behold, she knocks it to the ground before Seiko can take more than 3 slurps. Not 1 slurp, not 2 slurps.
What? 3. Way to be specific on this. Alright.
Biko says,
It's an abomination before the Lord to eat pork products with cream. Us Christians do not like it with oil or short skirt.
So she's Jewish?
we'll find out. But Biko was lying about the pork because that is Jewish stuff, but she thought Eiko was too dumb to know.
Yeah, totally. I think all these characters are too dumb to know anything.
You don't need to be smart to live in a world of stupid people.
Yes, I would know, Cedro.
Me too.
Oh, shut up. Alright.
Us smart people gotta stick together.
Yes. Alright.
Especially when we're torturing ourselves with bad fanfic.
Yes. Batman fic?
Bad fanfic.
Oh, if they said Batman fic, I was like, there's Batman in this? That's a lot.
There might as well be.
Yeah, it might as well be. Alright, Aiko says.
What voice is that? Oh, right. This is my school uniform. I am an Islam, and us Islams always like to cover up more than anyone else. So if an Islam wears a skirt like this, then everyone else should know it's okay because the girls other than Islams are all loose and weird.
Alright, moving on to the next page. Alright.
Seiko says, I am a booting of the alien.
Man, okay, I'm gonna say this because he can't say it. Okay, I am a booting of the alien man girl princess race. What the heck is that? What's an alien man girl? So it's a transvestite from across the border with royalty, apparently. That's what I can conclude from this. Okay. Okay. Okay.
We'll have to cut out all this laughter.
Yeah, yes, we will. No, or we can keep it in.
And I am
Okay.
also a blonde Jew by birth. It is my holy religion from Buddha and the goddess of the moon, Selena Hafa, who is also an alien, to join all religions into one religion.
Spell that wrong. Lugion.
Then there will be no more fighting on Earth or in the universe. This is why I was reincarnated on Egypt.
Wait, on Egypt? So literally you were like on Egypt airspace, incarnated, whatever.
And why I was running.
Running through... To what? Gravitational?
The meteor to gravitation.
Alright.
And here is the declaration of wisdom that sums up the entire fanfic.
Yes. But we have to continue, right?
The solution to fighting is to get rid of weird people.
Yes. That sounds like the Holocaust all over again. Except with weird people.
That could very well be everyone.
Yeah, I mean, what is normal? Everyone's weird.
Me.
Yeah. Normal doesn't exist. There's no such thing as perfect.
If there is fighting, it is always about weird people. So if all races married and all religions became the same giant multi-orbed religion, and all countries have the same president and the same laws, and all corporations are merged, and there are no bosses, only employees, then there will be no more weird
Okay, I
people.
call bullshit on that because you need a boss to take charge.
You need someone to control the masses.
Yeah. Alright, moving on.
Then there will be no more weird people, and everything is one giant peaceful nation for all of time. Also, gay marriages have to be made legal so that all people can marry equally or otherwise. The heterosexual people will always get jealous of the hot gay extra martial affairs, porking, and try to stop it unless they become gay too with no restrictions.
Yeah. By the way, get used to him saying porking a lot. This guy sounds like he was born in the 1950s. I mean, I use old lingo, but I say it to be funny. This guy sounds like he actually literally says this on a day-to-day basis.
We'll be right back, people. Hey guys, we're back.
Yay, we had to order Chinese food.
I would not recommend eating while reading this or listening to this.
Yes. And if you already are too late at that point, we apologize. Indeed. Let's continue.
Except since some countries have presidents and others have prime ministers and others have kings, the one leader would need to be President Prim King. Ha! It's a pun. I mark a few more of them to make the Easter eggs easier because maybe I'm too smart for the average reader.
He's insulting his audience.
And he can't even spell check.
Yeah. I mean...
You're not smart.
Yeah. And don't do that. I mean, offending your audience is not the way to get more popular. Most people like being a bitch to you.
Aiko and Biko wanted to fight because that is how it usually is when an Islam and a Christian meet. At first, the Islams are always nice, like Aiko in the movie beginning, but after a while, the Christian starts planting bombs and blaming the Islam for everything like Biko does later on in the movie, and then the Islam gets fed up with the crap and eventually fights a little bit, but it's hard because
Why did he censor crap? It's not that bad of a word.
they do that,
I mean, it's not like he said shit. I mean, that's a more powerful word. But,
and that's been censored too at some points.
oh, okay. Moving
It's
on.
really confusing if you actually read it. I'm not going to censor it because I don't feel like it. And the Islam gets fed up with the crap and eventually fights a little bit, but it is hard because the Christian plays dirty and rewrites the history books and plants bombs and takes hostages. But if the Islam is good and pure and loves Allah enough, then God will smile down upon the Islam and reward with a humble but satisfying life and lots of oil.
Yes, because that's totally how religion works. You get materialistic needs for being good.
Totally. Zico used her magic world peace crying because she's...
What the heck? This sounds like something out of My Little Pony. And My Little Pony is way better than this. Like, 100 times. Wouldn't you agree?
There is no... Are you comparing this to My Little Pony?
Yes.
There is no comparison.
I know, MLP is way better.
It is leagues better, man.
Yes, totally. Leagues better.
But we're not doing My Little Ponies. We're doing Zico's Magic World Peace
There are
Crying.
fanfictions of that, and they are terrible.
Good to know.
We will be doing them soon, so before you...
For Halloween,
No, maybe for Easter? I don't know. Whatever, moving on with this one.
because she was an alien man girl, to make Aiko and Biko believe that you should give peace a chance. Aiko believed it, but Biko is trying to resist the alien mind control device. Biko pointed at the textbook and said,
Aiko, aren't you ashamed? Look at what Hitler did. Why didn't your dad stop Hitler?
Aiko said, that was because nobody knew where Hitler was and my dad was saving the lives of soldiers on the battlefield. But as soon as the spies found Hitler, these spies were like the Teen Titans, but an earlier generation of the different superheroes that I can't remember the names of. My dad went and killed Hitler. I saw it in my dad's comic books.
I like how he says Teen Titans. Like, what the heck? Like, bazoom, Teen Titans. That's not the Teen Titans theme. I'm talking about the cartoon.
Who cares? Who cares? It's superhero.
DC, yeah. Wait, so comic books are kind of like textbooks? 'Cause it's
Yes.
in this world, okay. Then by all means, I'm being very educated.
Biko said,
Well, your dad's comics lie. They also show that he lives in Metropolis. So why does he live in gravitation, Aiko?
that's a good point.
Yeah, why does he? That's actually the only smartest thing I've seen him point out yet, this Arthur. Alright, let's see.
Yeah, we're going to call this author Arthur.
Yes, Arthur.
Because I've kind of suggested that this was actually a college student who was smoking all sorts of crap.
I thought it was probably the Arthur of Alice in Wonderland who was trying to make a reception by making something that was twice as weirder as its last creation.
But the last creation had political commentary. This is just pure stupid.
Yes. He's totally went downhill.
Zico's magic crying splashed tears onto Biko's boobies, and
That is just weird. Why would you say that? Biko's boobies? Why boobies? That sounds so, like, childish. I mean, you might as well say breast. I mean, any more weirder, you might as well say Biko's titties. Alright. What do you say?
What the fuck? Oh well. And the magic made Biko believe Eiko, but Biko still wanted to resist, so she latched onto the first thing she saw, and it was the Hurricane Katrina pages open in the history textbook. Biko said,
Well, if your dad is really fast, Eiko, why didn't your dad rescue everyone in New Orleans after Katrina hit? It would have taken like 2 minutes, so he must have been like a bushy and want all those people to die.
What's a bushy?
I don't know.
Is she like calling him like Bush? I don't know. Probably.
Oh, now I get it.
I guess that's probably what it is, right? Oops. I kicked the pages. They're that terrible. I'm like, fuck you, pages.
Kaboom! Now, even though Eiko was a generally peaceful Islam, she did have her limits, and was starting to get really angry because...
Well, you missed something.
Whoops. I'll cut that out. Bush was framed by the Clintons as revenge for the oral sex thing. Wow, fail!
Yes! Right there, Eiko slaps.
Eiko slaps Biko for saying such an insensitive thing and says, That was when all of us were brainwashed by Q from Star Trek. And we...
What? Now there's Star Trek in this? Why is Star Trek in this?
Because it's owned by DC.
It is?
Probably. And we were trapped in a dimension that was only mayonnaise for 3.
What? A dimension that was mayonnaise. What? Why is there a dimension that's made out of like this butter product that you put on sandwiches?
I have no idea.
I know. Oh my God.
Wouldn't they have been suffocated if everything was only mayonnaise?
Maybe they ate it out and they got morbidly obese and then ate each other. That would have been a way more interesting story than what this is.
Yes, how they survived 3 years in mayonnaise world. Anyways. Bush was framed by the Clintons as revenge for the oral sex thing. Bush is a Texan gentleman, but Clinton is a liberal commie.
Way to put politicalness in this.
Why are you trying to sound smart when you already said boobies?
I know. That's like the most non-smart thing to say. I don't know.
Only horrible dudes and chicks bring up mass death casualties.
My God, you're horrible. It's right there, even though.
Cut.
Yeah.
Now, even though Eiko was generally a peaceful Islam, she did have her limits, and was starting to get really angry because Biko was pulling all the typical Christian bullshit and bringing up Hitler and Katrina in such nasty ways that disrespect the lives of the victims, and trying to pin the tragedies on Islam people. If you see it in the newspaper, it is usually the opposite way in real life.
Okay, thanks for pointing that out.
Or maybe you're misinterpreting the newspaper.
Yeah, that too.
Because generally they have a higher IQ.
Yeah, even though they are dying that business, you have to admit.
No, I'm talking about the paper.
Yeah, the newspaper. I saw what you did there now. The newspaper's smarter than her.
And now, after many cuts, only horrible dudes and chicks bring up mass death casualties to try and insult people. So you know if anyone ever tries to talk to you about Hitler, it's the God wins rule. Or Hurricane Katrina, or 9/11. That they are assholes, and probably the total type of badasses like Mei Chain's Ordinary Life, or they want to be badasses that bad, but they're not, and they pretend and cry and hide in their neck-beard basements and eat their mother's cooking and have stinky armpits and think it's cool to shave their heads and sing emo songs, and maybe they even cut for scars. That is the coward's way out.
It's like a really specific scenario you're putting. This sounds like your real life, Arthur.
Way out. And if it makes a red line that goes, to your heart, then you have been affected by blood poisoning, and you must go to the doctor.
Affected, not effected.
What kind of rambling is this?
No.
Stick with a subject.
No, this is like first you're talking about Clinton's oral thing, and now you're talking about like basement dwellers eating emo,
Cutting.
cutting, and eating music, or eating music. Yeah.
This music tasted like Rango.
Yeah, probably. All right. Anyway.
Cutting is wrong, and you should never do it. It is only sexy to read about because that would be paper cuts. Haha, get it? Or I
No,
guess
that was horrible. Do not make another joke, Arthur. I hate you now. Paper cuts.
Or I guess screen cuts and not cuts that bleed from your body. And guess what? Guess. Cutting is a fetish kink that was deleted from this story, so shit you lazy shitters.
Shit to you? What? Shit to you? That means she's.
I think the proper phrase
that means
is
she's trying to eat us, and then she's gonna make us into like fecal matter. Shit to you? What?
oh, I get it.
Yeah.
I guess.
This must be a fat person.
Arthur's obese.
Yeah, probably. Anyway.
Whenever people bring up Hitler to win an argument, God wins and people loses. It is always losing for people, so boys and girls, don't do it. Even if you have to get detention.
What? What does this have to do with... Why does she keep jumping subjects? He or she, whatever this person is, keeps jumping subjects. She's talking about, like, a fetish about getting cut, and now she's talking about how God wins the Hitler argument. Why is she not staying on topic, on her rambleness? It's like she just put a bunch of, like, argument ideas and just splatted it in order. I mean, out of order.
Maybe she was writing from her mind.
Probably, but at least she could have edited it a bit together.
You saw the spell checking. You know that's not possible.
Yeah, she's probably... I don't know. Why do I keep calling it she? I don't know. I see this as a female.
Like Stephanie Meyer.
Who?
Stephanie Meyer wrote this.
Who's Stephanie Meyer?
The woman who wrote Twilight.
Oh! Why is she not making money out of this then?
Because
Why is there not a movie? You know what? I would actually see a movie come out of this. That'd be hilarious. LA
maybe
Critics,
Vanity Presses wouldn't even accept
LA
it.
Critic says, "What the hell did I just watch?"
The strangest adventure.
Michael Bay explosions would have made this movie better. New York Times says. I don't know. All right.
Okay, where were we?
Yeah, detention.
Even if you have to get detention, you should tear out all the Hitler pages in the history books and skip the classes that teach Hitler because Hitler is too evil and must be stamped out.
He's already dead. It sounds like he's like... You make him sound like he's living.
Yeah, this person's pretty dumb. What did I just read?
I don't know. What is this? So they're telling us, hey, don't educate yourself on history. Because do you know that expression people say about history?
What?
You know...
You don't learn.
If you don't learn, you're doomed to repeat history. So if you're not learning history, there's going to be another Hitler that's going to come around. So by not educating yourself about your past, you know, as sad as it may be, it's still teaching you, and for a better cause of the future.
Truly.
I know, look at this. I'm way smarter than this person.
And you get straight F's.
No, I don't. I have A's and B's.
Oh, that's actually pretty wonderful.
I know. All right, moving on.
Good job, pat, pat, pat.
Pat, yes, I do deserve a cookie, don't I? Anyway, Seiko.
Zico was getting scared because all the dudes and chicks,
You could have just said people. Why do you have to say dude and chicks? I don't know.
because there aren't any transgenders here,
Apparently, I guess so. They're not badasses.
that aren't badasses, get scared when someone as evil as Hitler is brought up into discussion. And since she was an alien, she was also scared that her alien magic would accidentally bring back zombie Hitler if she thought about Hitler too much.
Wait, what?
This is her transition back into the story.
Wait, how does that make sense? You need to learn how to control your powers. Why are you bringing people back to life if you think about them too much? What kind of sucky half-ass power is that? I think someone got the short end of the stick with alien powers, don't you think?
Yep. I think Marvin the Martian had it better.
Yeah, and he had no powers at all. He just had to be funny. Anyway, And even
too much, and even though that's a good thing, if it did happen because death is too good for Hitler, and if he came back, all the pedophiles in prison could rape Hitler 24/7, and it could be streamed on the internet for everyone to watch on their iPhones.
you spelled that wrong. iPhones, like literally the organ that makes you see iPhones. Oh, look at my iPhones. Oh, really? I got a nose phone. But it's not as good as the penis phone, right?
My favorite is the mouth phone, or better yet, the phone phone,
The phone. Phone. That made me laugh. iPads.
or iPad.
A zombie
As-
Hitler is the biggest cam whore of all time. Okay, who would want to watch this? You would have to be like a sadistic dude to be like, yeah, I totally want to see pedophiles rape zombie Hitler.
That would be necrophiles.
I know.
There's a difference.
Technically, living dead.
Maybe this person's actually had an experience with pedophiles.
Probably. Sounds like really personal range. Like, they would rape him. I don't know. This person has problems. Can you tell?
Nope.
Seems perfectly normal.
The human mind is a strange thing indeed. There are many secrets to uncover.
We only use 10% of our brain. This person probably used negative 10. Anyway.
Everyone who fapped to it would be a disgusting person, but would also create a victory of good against evil.
Yes, because nothing says I helped take over the world like touching your penis. Repeatedly.
Except when it's Hitler, even evil isn't an evil enough word to describe him. So maybe they would.
Wait. This is like my most funniest part. Listen, guys.
So they would have to invent a new word worse than evil, such as Nevil.
What the hell? Nevil? Nevil. Oh my god. And then here's the crappiness continuing on.
But not pronounced like Neville from Harry Potter, so no one gets confused.
What? Who's gonna compare this to Harry Potter and be like, oops, wait, I don't want to get it confused with Harry Potter character? No. And why Nevil? That's still not even a word to describe. Why Nevil?
Why not call him,
Super evil?
or Jewish?
Moving on. You're so asshole-ish.
I am an asshole. Seiko decided to bring out her big weapon for world peace to make sure Aiko and Biko could never fight.
That's an ironic sentence. She pulled out a big weapon for world peace.
She will obliterate them.
For peace.
World peace.
Yeah.
This is the moral of the story, people.
In order to have world peace, you need to kill the fuck out of everyone. Apparently, I don't.
To make sure Aiko and Biko could never fight, and so she put on her alien princess crown.
Clown.
I
That would make
keep
sense.
mispronouncing that. I also mispronounce.
Yeah, clown. But that would, that would make sense in this story. A princess clown. Let me put on my princess.
That would make about as much sense here. Her
Transformation.
alien princess crown and did a transformation dance. Wow, speech impediment much? Like in Tokyo Mew Mew, or maybe Sailor Moon. Do not compare this with Tokyo Mew Mew or Sailor Moon.
I know, those shows are way better since
That's saying something.
yeah.
Especially Tokyo Mew Mew.
I haven't seen neither of these shows, so I wouldn't know. But I can guess they're better than this. Alright.
With flashes of sparkles and hearts and spinning things, and she was naked, totally nude.
Okay, why you censored the word naked? That's not even a cuss word. And why do you have to say totally nude?
That defeats the purpose.
I know, say she was naked, totally nude. What the?
During part of it, but only in the...
What? Only in the Japanese.
No, it's only in the
In the
version.
Japanese subbed version. What? So someone. I can't even. I don't know how to say this. Only in the Japanese subversion you can see her name. I thought this was real life. So wait. So are we watching an anime? This is a fanfiction about watching an anime.
Thinking about anything more than the fanfic will make your brain hurt.
I No, actually, I'm getting a headache from thinking about this, man. But not the English subversion. Let's get rid of the neutering. What is this?
This must be a synopsis of an anime crossover.
Probably. Ow, my legs hurt from laughing so much. This is so stupid. Oh my god, I gotta clean my nose. I'm laughing so hard.
While you do that, Seiko is eating a certain kind of sausage that is advertised with a certain slogan that warms the heart with its simple, rustic charm of it.
Alright.
That's specific.
Yeah, really specific. Sounds like a soup you're making. Moving on.
When Seiko finished, she was Sailor Miyuko.
Wait,
Seiko.
what? So you're saying it's like these two animes, and wow, it's like the animes came together. Rip off.
This looks familiar. This isn't foreshadowing anything we're gonna do.
No.
And had extra powers of world peace, better than Gandhi or that guy who squirts canvases.
Wait, what? Who is that guy that squirts canvases? I don't know who that guy is. Who is
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man? Probably. I'm gonna go with that. That makes as much sense as anything else.
She cast a spell with her spinny thing and summoned
Spinny thing?
propeller.
I guess so.
And summoned the giant demon robots of hell by accident.
Okay, why'd you censor hell? I mean, I know it's a bad place, kinda, but you know, whatever. I'm not gonna. Enough with this subject. She censors like the most stupidest word. I'm surprised she didn't censor the word like terrorist or 9/11 or something.
Or Buddhist.
Or boobies. I'm surprised she didn't censor that. That she did not censor because that was totally all right. But no, the word hell and crap is just too much.
For her feeble
For her.
5-year-old mind.
Yeah, I really don't know how old do you think this Arthur is?
6 at most.
Yeah, I would say 10-ish too. Alright. Squirt canvases. Oh, no, wait.
Hell by accident, and then sent them back to hell. And then remember the right spell. What was the point?
Yeah, what was the point? Got hell out to bring hell out. What the?
To get hell back into hell.
They had to use hell. I guess. I don't know. Makes sense, right? No.
Remember the right spell, which was a koan that combined Buddhisting, Jewishing, and atheisting into one super combination. She couldn't combine all 7 religions yet because she was only initiate level and had to train with the master first.
What is this, like experience points now? This sounds like Scott Pilgrim.
Wait, if a master could already do this, why didn't they?
Yeah, why can't they bring a master to do this? And why are they using religion as like a verb? They were Jewishidine? What does that mean, Jewishidine?
Being a Jew.
I guess so. Hey, yeah, Mark, the Jew was being very Jewishidine today. Being a Jew in one, I don't know. What does that mean?
The spell turned Eiko into a Jew and turned...
Wait, what? How do you turn someone into a Jew?
With a spell. Magic.
They make
Magic.
They make Jew sound like
Magic.
Okay, fine.
Magic.
Fine, that's your explanation.
And turned Biko into an atheist, so now they would get along better. Also...
No, they wouldn't. An atheist hates all religions. Whatever, moving on.
So now they would get along better. Also, both were a little bit Buddhing. I'm looking at my keyboard right now, and, alright. S is nowhere close to H. And it's not close to G either on a QWERTY keyboard. Or N. So, there is no reason why she could have misspelled that.
Yeah. Stupid cunt. Moving on.
So they would want to be peaceful because Buddhism... Oh, that's spelled correctly.
Yeah, surprisingly.
Is the most peaceful religion ever invented.
You can't... Why is it invented?
Because it was a great invention.
No, but I mean, it's more like...
Built by Muhammad.
No, but it was more like made, not invented. Invented sounds like something more like
A machine.
a machine or something.
Or a process.
Yeah,
Or a video game.
that's also a machine. Moving on.
The spell also gave Aiko's Superman hearing to Biko so that they could hear everything being said in the Gravitation High School for Girls, and the spell also made orgy vibes in the girls' bathroom, and soon lots of girls are girl porking in the bathroom, which is like man porking but with more moaning and tongues. Aiko and Biko wanted
Specific on this thing. So the Superman hearing comes with porking, apparently. I don't know. With great power
the
comes...
same magical spell.
With great power comes great porking, apparently. I don't know. Oh. And why did you say porking? That seriously bothers me. That sounds like this was an old written story. This sounds like her grandmother wrote this or something.
Or maybe a grandmother did write this.
Yeah, and then she decided to ask her granddaughter what was supposedly hip, but this girl is so young, she doesn't know what was hip, so she's referencing things that were like hip 20 years ago. And I don't know.
You know, back in the days of Sonic the Hedgehog,
Yeah.
when Sonic porn didn't exist. Yet.
Yeah, true. Alright, so, yeah, porking.
Aiko and Biko both hear the sounds of moaning and tongues and hot and heavy porking, and they want to have a threesome with Seiko.
Yeah, this is where the warning comes.
Well,
Okay, how do you go from, like, super magic spell to now porking with females? I don't know.
well, it's not quite to the sexy part yet, but all the warnings will apply over 9,000% to the next chapter. So don't be caught crying if you're a wuss baby crying and chicken shit and can't handle the sex scenes. Your mind will drool
This is a really,
from
like,
brain damage.
this is, like, a really offensive warning. Who cries in chicken shit? Because, you know, I know when I'm sad and down, I cry and, you know,
Take a dump
and, yeah, cock,
in the bathroom.
cock fetus. Yeah, in the bathroom. Alright, anyway.
But if you can take anything, and I really mean anything, except no kinks from the secret list of removed kinks and fetish, which you only know no cutting so far, but I keep the rest secret. Oh, you also mentioned poo.
Yeah.
Earlier? Oh wait, no. Crap, that was a spoiler.
Yeah, never mind. Edit that out, right?
Yes.
Alright.
Then you can go to the next chapter. You badass!
Okay, now she's, like, complimenting us?
Be consistent.
Yeah. Is this it?
In the next episode, we will take care of chapter 2.
Yay! I can hardly hold my excitement. Yes. So, chapter 2. See you guys. This has been Shadow Duck so far.
And Cedro147, and this is the part where the porking gets really hot and heavy. Guys, this is Cedro147.
And Shadow Duck 001, and we're here to... Well, actually, Cedro, tell them. What are we here for?
Reading more of Quorra's punishment chapters.
Yay! Because, you know, you guys just love punishment chapters, don't you, you little bitches?
Yes.
He was slapping his butt. This is not porn. Cedra. Alright, let's go.
Fuck.
Fuck, I wanted to have sex today. Like always.
Don't we all?
Yeah. Unless you're...
Warning pages, this is bad, you should leave now before blah blah blah.
It has sex and shit. But I think that's not really a warning. I think that's more something that would attract you more. You're like, sex? Oh, I'm listening. Mm-hmm. I know probably half of you already whipped it out and already. That discusses us. Alright, moving on. What were we up to? Seiko?
Seiko did her magic princess dance and made a giant double rainbow for them
Double rainbow!
Shut up. For them all to ride on to the pool in Biko's house. There was a pool boy. There was
Okay, I can already guess where this is going. I mean, this is sexual. There's a pool boy. This is so 1980s porn right here.
and there's a pool girl. And a pool girl, and these were Aiko's parents, Superman and Wonder Woman. They liked to clean Biko's pool like playing golf with a baseball bat because They have sex in it when Biko wasn't looking because it was a very sexy place. If you don't remember,
Okay, how do you sneak sex through a pool? That's like such a public place. Maybe is this a closed pool? Did they mention that? Or is it like an open pool like yours?
I'm just assuming it's like closed or something.
I assume, because you can't really sneak sex when everyone can see you.
Well, there's probably some walls that are covering it, but then again, I'm sure other superheroes would see it, like Aquaman.
Maybe they go so quickly that no one can see them. Do it.
Probably.
Alright, moving on.
If you don't remember the movie, it had marbled things and white spaces, and Biko was totally naked in the scene, but it wasn't as good as the scene right at the beginning of the movie where Eiko is dressing and you see her nipple.
By the way, they censored the word nipple. What the fuck? That's not even a bad word. I mean, that's like the scientific name for it, I think, right?
Yeah, probably.
Probably. It's like saying, oh no, I'm gonna censor the word penis. That's like the best way to. Oh no, I mean the most cleanest way to say that. Or you can say male genital, but nonetheless, let's continue.
Superman said, "Do you need some mayonnaise? I made it myself."
Don't eat the mayonnaise.
Be-
He made it himself, meaning it's semen.
Biko said, "No, Oh wait.
No, your mayonnaise always tastes too salty. It makes my 99-cent BLT sandwiches with extra bacon and eggs smell like fish sandwiches with tartar sauce, mushrooms, and oregano."
That sounds very specific. What are you, a chef now?
Superman says, "I put it in your toothpaste too, Biko."
What the fuck? Mayonnaise toothpaste. What the fuck?
I'm pretty sure incest is the future of superheroes.
I guess so. Alright. Okay, by the way, this gets even more hilarious.
Wonder Woman was thinking about Michael Bay's 2000. Oops. Biko says, "No, I don't eat that
No, I don't eat that toothpaste. I eat the toothpaste with the pink color and it tastes like bubblegum.
What the fuck? How old is this girl again? Remind me, Cedra.
I don't know.
Teenage?
Yeah, probably.
And she's using bubblegum toothpaste. What? And she eats it. I have nothing to say. Let's just keep reading that.
Wonder Woman.
Yeah, she said it wrong. She went wander, not wonder. Whatever.
Well, her mind was wandering.
Alright, Michael Bay.
Was thinking about Michael Bay's 2011 movie, so she didn't pay attention.
2011 movie? So Michael Bay made 2011 movies. That is a lot, man.
That must have like blown up an entire country or something.
Yeah, he probably must have used. It should have been like Explosions Part 15, just more explosions. Anyway, moving on.
So she didn't pay attention to the clues about the mayonnaise.
Mother of the Year.
Eiko says, "Mom and Dad, this is so embarrassing, but we must tell you that we all came here to do girl porking threesome, which is sex, and if my parents watch it, it will make me cream my panties. Also, do you have condoms? Because I forgot."
Bunch of spelling errors and what the fuck? Cream your pants. Who says this to your parents? I don't ever talk to my mom about this. I'll be like, "Hey mom, I creamed my panties today." Yeah, I wear panties now, mom. Deal with it. Anyway.
"Hey mom, you're a hot babe. I'm gonna cream now." Oh yeah. Could you undress for me, mom?
Okay. Obscure topic.
Superman flourishes his hand is complex motions with a speed blurred background and lots of Japanese squigglies writings around him in the air.
Wait, what? In the future, apparently, when you do actions, there's text that tells you what the action is based on a sound effect. That's amazing.
It's like some sort of comic book.
Yeah, as I was about to say, like if I punch Cedra right now, it's gonna be like kapow. Yeah.
Pow.
Kapow, yeah, you just saw that, guys? You can't see it now, but the words kapow just came out of nowhere when I did that. Because,
Illiterate people won't be able to tell then.
Yeah, well, this is a commentary, so. Alright, moving on.
Around him in the air, and when he finished the motion, he had many bright red and blue condom packages in a spread that looked like a ninja fan from that one manga, and he says in a very dramatic voiceover. I have boy condomans. Here, take your pick.
Condomans? That sounds like a superhero. Condoman! We already have Trojan Man for that. So. Copyright.
But Wonder.
Wait, actually, so he just rubbed his hands together and he made condoms appear?
He's Superman.
Yeah, but I mean, I knew he had super flight, X-ray, heat ray, kind of super strength. But no, fucking condoms. What the?
He can rebuild the Great Wall by looking at it.
Apparently, what is he, Chuck Norris now? I don't know.
Probably even stronger.
Alright, moving on.
But Wonder Woman not wants to be left out of the action, and also she is more practical than Superman Dad, who is kind of stupid really and always gets porked by Lex Luthor while he gets trapped by kryptonite traps.
What the fuck? What's a gay Lex? Gay Lex. Lex Luthor is gay now, apparently.
Very. Wonder Woman screams, Umbu! Seiko screams, Hunter Ning!
It says Sequel Creams.
Oh crap!
Yeah, it says that. I think she meant to say Scream or Creams. From the way that this book is, or I'm sorry, story is, I don't know if that's even a.
It should be a book.
It should be a book. It should be a movie.
I challenge you to do that, viewers.
Yes, anyone in Hollywood, make a.
Low budget movie.
Yes. Or you know what, make it high budget.
With lots of explosions.
Yes.
And direct it with Michael Bay.
Yeah, Michael Bay, too.
Rape his mind with this.
And it needs to have Ron Jeremy in it, because he's the best porn star ever. So I've been told.
And Megan Fox.
Oh, well, but no, she can't. She called Michael Bay a Jew.
Crap.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the way she's hot, I guess she could just fuck him to get back. But I don't know if she's that slutty that she'll do that.
Oh, she probably will.
Probably. I've heard she's done a lot of things. I heard she's actually going into porn. Can you believe that?
I care about this.
I totally care about actresses that become, anyway. Moving on!
I care about actresses, period.
Yes, totally. Because he's a Hollywood man.
And next, Wonder Woman goes into a much more elaborate motion dance with twirling, glowing, huge hand motions, and even a little bit of nudity, and even more squiggly.
Just a little bit of nudity. You don't get too excited. Just a little.
And even more squigglies than Superman and jagged lightning background. When she finished, she had condom packages spread out in two hands in a far more elaborate patterns that looks like those card dudes.
I don't know what the hell card dudes are. Is she talking about Yu-Gi-Oh or something?
I have no idea.
I'm gonna just say Yu-Gi-Oh. Let's just go with that. Her condoms.
Her condoms packages were in colors of red, white, and blue to make them all American, like hot dogs, American pie, and applesauce.
Okay. Because that's totally what makes America, right? Food.
Yeah, that's why they have the highest divorce rates ever.
Yeah. 1 out of 2, which means there's always a person in a marriage that always wants a divorce. Moving on.
Wonder Woman says, I have girl condomans for chicks. They're inside. The packages have flavored like girl honey for all sex. And they have my Wonder Woman little crown replica thing painted on them. Great, Athena!
What the fuck? Honey? Girl honey. What the fuck is girl honey?
Piss.
I get. Really? I assume.
Probably.
Well, I wouldn't want to suck someone's penis that tasted like. Oh, actually, just to make it clear, I wouldn't suck any penis. But if look at CJ, he's like ruffling. No, but
all right.
I wouldn't want it to taste like
unzip.
Unzip.
Takes off pants.
Takes off pants. All right. Yeah, but I wouldn't want to taste.
Stomp.
Can you stop interrupting my sound effects?
Suck me.
Let's just move on. Forget about it. You ruined this joke. Curse you, Cedra.
Ha ha ha.
Skeletor. Anyway.
Superman exclaims, Holy Parkinobus! I'll have my Superman symbol printed on all over those condomans inside the package, and also the lube, which is also inside the package, tastes like manges.
Yes. Yeah. Actually, I ask you a question. If there was a Superman condom, would you use it, or would you just be like, fuck it, I'm gonna just not care?
Not care.
You'd be like, I'm not wearing. I
I'm
don't.
not wearing that.
I think if you wore that, the girl wouldn't want to have sex with you anymore. She'd be like, what the fuck are you wearing? What kind of condom is that? You know what? I changed my mind. You go home now. You're like, no. See, that's when protection doesn't help you.
It protects you from having sex.
Yes, from getting laid.
A 100% method of avoiding STDs.
Yes, totally. Alright.
If you lick the chick's jizz, it tastes good, but if you lick the dude's jizz, it tastes like salty fish, yuck. Unless you add flavorings or food color first. You can mix it up in the palm of your hand. And so Wonder Woman...
Okay, let me just pause here and say, this is a really specific way you described man jizz. Something tells me you know this, that you just didn't assume this, so you probably knew this from experience. So
See? This is a college student.
probably, or it could be a middle schooler, or it could be an elementary school. Because I heard there's 10-year-olds out there that are having sex.
And those same 10-year-olds have internet?
Well, if they're online playing Halo and Call of Duty, I think they do have a laptop out there somewhere. So yeah, by the way, food coloring. This person sounds like she's really like an erotic bakery pastry woman, baker. Because how does she have all these like suggestions? She's pretty much telling you ingredients, like, hey, how to make jizz taste better. I mean, she's like, add food coloring and what the fuck? I'm just like, you know what? Whatever, move on. Do I really need to even be explaining this? You guys are hearing this right here. We're not.
But this is funny when you explain it.
This is like bullshit. I mean, I can't be bullshit. I wish I guys can show you this, but we're not making this up.
Oh, don't worry, I'll copy and paste the text.
Yeah, if you guys don't believe us, this is like a true story. I mean, this sounds like something I would write just for shits and giggles, and people would be like, what the fuck? You know, whatever. Moving on. Look at Cedra's face. He's just laughing at you.
Okay, where did I leave off? Wonder Woman knows that her condoms are much better tasting, and also that there was no Peckerwood in the about to happen threesome unless Superman joins in, and he won't because he's her dad, so that the three chicks needed girl condoms, not boy condoms, because those are only for the schlong and not for the cooter.
Okay, something tells me you didn't really grammatically write that right. Moving on, next page.
Flap. And it's upside down. Wonderful.
Joyous.
Yes, throw it all away! Well, that was off key.
Yeah, that was.
Wonder Woman was much smarter than Superman, and yet she wanted to play the sexy game with all the chicks until they figured it out. So her and Superman made a layout in Biko's pool, like a hockey game combined with beach volleyball, and they throw the condoms back and forth and laugh and say, haha, you can't have sex until you catch enough condomans. Like that guy.
I like how she keeps like writing the thing wrong. She puts condom mans. Like, what the heck? Alright.
Now for some reason I'm in the mood for chips.
We just had chips and chicken with barbecue sauce and ketchup. So we had a really good Western dinner, didn't we, Cedra?
Yep.
Alright, so what were we up to?
The part where they were just playing tennis, volleyball with condoms.
Yes, because, people do that every now and then. That's a perfect, normal family activity to do at night. Because, I do that at your house all the time each time I come here to do commentary.
That is so fun, isn't it?
Yeah, totally. Condom sports all the way.
What kind of sexual abuse is this?
Yeah, totally.
Where the fuck did we leave off?
Yeah. We're gonna have to edit this.
Oh no, we don't. Let's just start right here. Like that guy with the big pointy hat does, and force the three chicks, Aiko, Biko, and Seiko, to run and play trying to catch the superhuman speed condoms that zip through the air
What? This is like frisbee condoms now.
and zip through them.
Okay, in what world do you make like condoms frisbee? Who's that for? Like monsters or something? Who needs that big of a condom? I think you can literally go inside the condom.
Superman.
Superman, because he's super huge, right? Yeah.
Supersize me.
Super size. That's dirty.
Also, Zip was throwing them too, just so you know.
Yeah, alright. That only.
That only Superman or Wonder Woman can throw them at, and the three chicks panted and their boobies giggled.
Wait, what?
Oh wait, giggled.
Giggled. How are their boobies giggled? Their boobs have mouths now? I don't know. You know, I'm just picturing that right now. I would have been like,
Nipples like glowing.
yeah. Okay.
Boobies are awesome.
Yeah, I like how you said boobies. That kind of reminded me of what Adrian said today. Anyway, moving on. As they bounced.
As they run, bounce, 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 and their nipples make hypnotic up and down patterns until it hypnotizes you.
I don't think it needs to go up and down. I think you just whip them out and they already hypnotize anyone. Yes, man.
Aiko says, Condom Man, I choose you, and
Wait,
after...
what? Condo man?
Congratulations, my erection is gone. I hope you're happy.
What? Wait, ew, are you talking for seriously, or?
No.
Oh, okay, I would have been like, yeah, we need to talk to you.
Yeah, if you had an erection before this point, this probably killed it.
Yes, why is there a Pokemon called Condo Man?
It's probably some...
You know what, I can see in the future that they just run out of ideas and like, you know, let's just make one of condoms. It teaches kids safe sex at the same time they're entertained with a Pokemon. Yeah, I'm giving them ideas, aren't I? Anyway.
Hopefully not. And after that, she catches the first condom. And then, to make a long story short, then Aiko and Biko keeps playing the game with their superpowers until they get 100 condoms each. And they stop and think that is enough for any orgy, even though about half of them are boy condoms for dudes and totally useless in a chick threesome.
Okay, why do they have 100 condoms? Who uses that much? Who has sex that much that you're like, you know, I need like 100?
These three.
Yeah.
The super family.
Yeah, I think so.
Super sex family.
Yeah, totally. But Wonder Woman?
But Wonder Woman and...
Wait, that's wrong. Yeah.
Then they all three try to make the parents go away because it
Really key?
really is disgusting like to do sex while your parents watch you and make comments on about how you do it or how you do this or do that and instructions and all the other weird things they would probably say while watching sex, like, did you clean behind your ears?
Wait, what? I thought that's the first thing they would say if they saw you having sex. Yes, because, you know, if my mom ever catches me having sex, she's going to be like, did you clean behind your ears? That's totally the first question that will pop out.
What's wrong with your family?
I'm being sarcastic.
That's blatantly obvious.
Okay.
But much worse and more embarrassing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But Wonder Woman and Superman won't go.
Superman. Now there's a new hero. That must be her older brother, Superman. Next to her little cousin, Condom Man.
At least Superman went away.
Yeah. Now we got Superman. Superman. Alright, moving on.
Wait, don't we need Superman at Kenya?
Yeah, we do. Where the hell is he? You need him in Africa and all those starving children.
Or maybe for those kids that go to bed without supper, they're obviously more important than the people who are lucky to get anything to eat.
Yeah, why is he here in America? Moving on.
Homeless people.
Yeah, I guess so.
You got change, Superman!
Oh my god. Did you just reference Adrian A. Bum? Chester A. Bum?
Yep. Why'd you call Adrian a bum?
I don't know. Who's Adrian? Oh, oh, he is like a bum. So, slip of the tongue. By the way, Adrian is one of our friends, if you didn't know.
He's the guy that constantly jerks off in school.
Oh, I don't know how you know that, but alright. I'll say okay.
They say that to the three chicks, Aiko, Biko, and Seiko, you must prepare properly before sex, losing virginity for the first time by exploring kinks and then maybe find your fetish power.
Fetish power? Fetish power? Fetish power? You know, whatever. I have nothing to say.
Mine is hitting my woman.
On the butt?
On the stomach.
Okay.
That way no one can find it.
Okay. Yours. Wholesome sex.
Wholesome sexual explorations. Great Scott, Marty McFly!
What? Why is there a Back to the Future? I feel bad for Back to the Future. Steven Spielberg is probably reading this and he's like, ah, fuck, they used my... He probably is like morbidly disappointed. I think because of fan fictions like this makes him want to kill himself.
True. So the three chicks cry, but Wonder Woman... Sorry, Woman.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, woman. Now we have a new superhero or heroine, woman. The power to just be a woman while being a woman. Alright.
Double the woman.
Double the woman. Probably 4 titties and 2 vaginas.
Nice.
Totally.
And Superman. Dude.
Superman. Oh, now he came back. Where the fuck did Superman come? I think I like Superman better. Where did he go? He probably went to Kenya now. He probably heard what we were talking about. And he's like, they're right. I gotta do the right thing. Alright, so...
Superman away.
Yeah. So, Superman, dude.
Superman do take off all their clothing and diaper them, but it isn't a diaper fetish because this is how they do it. They do not put any diapers on their poopies.
Wait, what? Who does that? Diapers on...
That's the most normal thing they did.
Yeah,
Not putting it on their boobs.
This doesn't make sense. I think this makes more sense saying that they do that. Because at this point, making sense doesn't make sense in this.
So why didn't they just go all the way?
Yeah.
Oh wait, this is part of
This
Quorra's
person-
punishment.
Yeah, this person probably thought, I need to make this a little bit normal, so they don't do this thing.
Oh, that gets thrown out the window later.
Yeah. Oh, thanks. So...
They do not put any diapers on their boobies, so it's not diaper bikinis this time.
What?
The wonder of the diaper bikini has been deleted from this story because you messed up, but maybe it will be added in the other chapters or stories if you're good enough.
Does she just play a Deadpool by referencing breaking the fourth wall? What the
She
heck?
does that a lot.
I noticed that. What the hell? Alright.
Also, it is only a half diaper fetish because they didn't put real diapers on them three.
Wait, not real diapers? So what?
What?
Like candy diapers or something?
What?
Edible. I
Superman!
guess edible diapers. I guess.
Superman used his super speed and heat vision to split panties in half and then split diapers in half and weld back together
It's
the
kind of
half.
repetitious. Break it and then fix it. It's like if I grab the slinky, break it in half, and it's like, oh, let me just super glue it now. Kind of weird. Why use your heat vision? I think you have super strength, or you can just use your regular strength. Why do you need it? Like, what happens if you miss?
For a clean cut.
I guess so, but I mean, if you
Maybe it would be more arousing if it were a natural cut.
No, but I'm saying like,
Again, why didn't you use super strength?
yeah, but I'm saying like if you also what happens if you miss? Like what happens if like but you hit like the penis or something? Like your dick gets microwaved in the end.
Oh, he's immune to heat visions, right?
I don't know.
Or do we
I
care?
don't know about sexual Superman. I know regular Superman.
Well, I'm sure he's probably heat visioned his own dick at one point in the comics.
Probably to make it toasty.
Hmm.
Quiznos. Yeah.
Uh.
Oh, split diapers in half.
Split divers in half and then sew and weld them back together the halves. So each of Aiko and Biko and Seiko are now wearing panty diapers that have the right halves as panties or knickers, depending on if the chicks have print ancestry or not. or even went and lived in the Queen's England for a while, and meanwhile the left half is a diaper.
Okay, why are you mentioning like British terminology now?
What?
Might as well put Spanish terminology and say calzoncillos.
Yes. Remember when I said normality would be thrown out the window?
Yes, it is.
You might as well have diaper bikinis at this point.
Diaper panty things. Why? How does that even work? Why would you have a diaper? What does this have to? I don't get this.
Me neither, man.
This is actually making my head hurt.
Me too.
Yeah. Okay.
The panty diapers only fulfill half of the diaper fetish, and the reason in story that Wonder Woman and
Yeah, they
Super
put WOMDER. So
Wonder Woman and Superman do this because they are wusses about the neck kinks, because all parents are wusses, but the reason outside the story they do this is to punish you, the lazy, no Photoshop making dude or chick who just wants to read stories without ever lending my speech impediment, a helping hand, like a good neighbor.
State Farm is there?
Why would you be a neighbor like that?
Yeah, what the heck? Who's a good neighbor anyway? That's so 60s. That's so 60s to be a good neighbor.
Yeah, now you just, they're there. Okay, let's play more Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Hey dudes, I just blew his head off. Oh wait, no, that's 260s.
That's also the 60s of drugs. Moving on.
Alright, dudes and dudettes.
A good neighbor.
Like a good neighbor.
State Farm is there.
So it is double justified, which is not a margins thing on Microsoft Word, in case you're stupid and need the explanation.
Stop breaking the fourth wall, chick, Arthur.
Superman said, "Now we need to wait until you little baby girls poop and pee in the panty diapers, and we'll change them because we are the mommy and the daddy, and put on the baby powder and oil. And that ointment with the cod liver oil in it, and maybe spank you if you cry, and then we'll leave because you need to do your threesome sex all alone without parental eyes hovering like attachment parenting horrors in the gay swallow bathhouse."
Which is the name I just gave to the Beco Huge Pool. So they call it the Gay Swallow Bathhouse. What? Yes, because mine's is called the Lesbian Orgy of Manniness. Yes, it's official. I'm gonna put a sign. Anyway, moving on.
But there was no poop in this story. Biko was a mad scientist inventor who was smarter than everyone except Dr. Mephisto, and she... Dr. Mephisto.
Who's Mephisto?
The devil.
Okay.
And she hated to poop. And she never wanted to do it ever, so she made an invention so she never pooped. It was a matter transporter that was like this big pop soda can shaped cylinder that she'd insert a long time ago far away into her colon intestines, and it sat there and blocked the way, and when poop approached, the matter transporter would suck it in and instantly transport it to another location? Why would you invent that? And if you could do that, why don't you invent it for better uses, like world peace, or... Oh, wait a minute, it's established that Biko's mad, but... Why? Just why? Biko invented a can that made poop go somewhere else,
Like another dimension or something?
which Biko usually had set the location to inside her teacher's refrigerator, so that poop always mysteriously appeared there.
Okay. That's fucked up.
Well, she is a mad scientist.
But all mad scientists are geniuses, and all geniuses are mad scientists.
True, true. Biko had an extra matter transporter devices. That must have been really expensive.
Yeah, I mean,
Because matter transportation comes cheap.
yeah, totally, because, she totally has, big bucks rolling in.
Or maybe they're just really cheap in the future.
I guess. Maybe all this kind of stuff is actually old technology.
To them.
Yeah, to them. Alright.
I wonder if it's rusting in her anus right now.
Ugh. That's a pretty picture to paint, huh, Cedra?
Do that for me!
Yes! Just gotta get that surgically removed, I guess.
Biko had extra matter transporter devices, and she secretly stuck them all in the behind places of Seiko and Eiko and shoved them up high with her fist real far in. So they were all hidden, and Superman never noticed, and Wonder Woman never noticed, so now they would never poop all three of them ever.
Why can't you just say Superman and Wonder Woman never noticed? Why did you have to say Superman never noticed, Wonder Woman never noticed? That's kind of repetitious, dude. Or dudette, or whoever you are. Or it. Let's just call it it from now on.
Let's call the author God.
Yeah.
Poop really is disgusting, okay? And I really don't like it. So no poop kink in my story, so sorry to disappoint you, you poop fetish guys who can't orgasm unless you imagine sexy chicks licking poop off their fingers. So if you're a poop fetish, you should only read the rest of the story for the Easter eggs, okay?
What Easter eggs?
I don't care. There's like certain references and stuff.
It's not Easter eggs, that's just references. Anyway.
So now Eiko, Biko, and Seiko have nothing to do except wait, because they weren't.
No, they have nothing to do except wait! By the way, accept is wrong. She put accept as in, I accept Cedra as my friend on Facebook, not accept as in, otherwise. So, yeah, wrong word.
Because they weren't peeing yet, and because pooping would never happen. Never happen.
Never!
And so it would probably be a long time until Wonder Woman and Superman get bored.
It's Superman. She didn't spell it wrong this time, surprisingly.
But Superman is better.
Superman. Yeah, sure. Let's just say Superman.
Get bored with only pee and no poop and leave. Then Seiko realizes that her status as the alien man girl of religious healing.
What? Where'd you get that? How'd you get that status? The guy just hey, you're this alien man girl of healing religiously. Where are you going?
Stretching.
Do that on your own time. We have a story that's fucking disgusting already.
I can talk and stretch at the same time.
No. That's playing at Biko.
Crap. Alright, where was he? The man girl princess of religious healings?
Yeah.
Means that she must spread the word of holy teachings, and this is a good time, like if you're in line with people at the supermarket who can't move, and then you can tell all the religious things you want to score karma points and chi points.
Yes, because life is infamous, apparently. Where you get experience points based on your conversations that you have every day with people.
What? Okay. If there is nothing else to do and there are people who can't leave the area, this is called a trapped audience and is the best time for preaching. It really works!
What is this, advertising for how to annoy people with...
And now we're laying on bed together.
Nothing gay about that, right?
Nope. Especially since we're not fucking each other.
Totally.
Yeah.
Because, reading an erotic story. It's a plus, too. Anyway.
I'm on top of him now.
No. Just no.
Shush.
Moving on.
Seiko began telling Miko and Eiko about the future when all people would come to their senses and there would be no more weird people of any kind because the
We need weird people. The weird people make this world interesting. Wouldn't you agree, Cedra? So weird people need to keep.
completely.
Yes, and plus, what we define as weird people may be normal to someone else, or what we define as normal is probably weird to someone else. Because there's literally some people who message us every day and say, "Hey, doing this commentary thing, that's weird," but to a lot of people, that's a normal thing.
True.
Yeah. So okay, moving on to the porking or whatever. Which, by the way, I still can't believe they're using a 1950s phrase of intercourse
Wait, people actually used that phrase?
in the 50s.
They used it?
Yes.
What?
Not just something that made up. This person didn't make this up. This is something they literally said like 60 years ago. This is something your grandparents used to say. Probably. I don't know. I don't really want to know. Anyway, moving on.
Weird people of any kind because the definitions of normal, which is the opposite of weird, would expand to include everyone in the world, and also because their world be true equality for all and everyone, me vegan, and all religions would merge into one giant same religion with many orbs. All people will be normal and equal in one nation, one religion, one corporation, and no homophobia, because they all fuck everyone constantly, with no regard for gender or sexual orientation.
Yes, I totally see this in the future. No, not. I doubt this all will happen. I doubt there'll ever be one religion or one country in the world, and no homophobia. This is...
No, homophobia sounds slightly more believable, but...
Not really. I think homophobia is always going to happen. It's part of the genetic. You're born gay. At least that's what people believe. So, yeah.
We still have no idea. But we know it's not a choice thing.
It's not?
Nope.
Yeah, it's not. Alright, moving on.
In this fictional world... Wait, this makes more sense when it's told by the Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah, totally.
In this fictional world of the story...
Yeah, it's because you sound like Beowulf, dude. Or that guy from Braveheart. They may take our freedom, but they'll never take our freedom! I just messed up the quote, didn't I?
Yes!
Whatever, you know what I meant, whatever.
In the fictional world of the story, it is Seiko who will do this as the magical girl messiah. But in real life, in the real world, it would be kind of different from the story. Well, actually, lots of details different, but most of the main things will be the same, but not all of them the same. And will involve everyone finally listening to Sai Baba, who prophesied this.
Yeah, totally. This is all so realistic. And
Made much more so by the Ultimate Warrior.
yeah, Beowulf.
The Ultimate Beowulf.
Have you seen that movie?
No, but I read about it.
Me too. What, this year or last year?
I don't know.
I read it already this year. Anyway, moving on.
Pico was made very nervous by this talk because the atheists are always nervous when religion talks happen because it makes them feel like bees are crawling up their back places. This is
Why would bees crawl up? They fly. What
It's still painful. Like what happens when you get suplexed.
Oh my god, you're scaring me.
This is the karma that keeps atheists in delusion. The nervous feeling that won't let them open their hearts and minds to the peaceful healing.
No poop, apparently.
No one cares! We'll talk about the religion of the man-girl princess alien.
Okay, Seiko says Biko.
Seiko says, Biko, you don't have...
Wait, doesn't this hurt your voice?
Not really.
people can understand what you're saying with this voice.
Biko, you don't have to be afraid. I was the one who made you an atheist, and I did it because I know that having no religions is just a little step away from having all religions. So that means you are always 90%, already 90% of the way to the truth, and I accept you just the way you are with unconditional love. Blessings.
That's so peaceful. Not.
Yes, with money.
Yeah, totally money. Because totally having nothing, no religion, is really close to the complete opposite of having every religion that you believe in, right?
It's the closest route to acceptance. Loaded with rocket fuel. Loaded with words.
Yeah. Rocket fuel.
Well, I got tired here. This means no sex scene yet.
Aww.
But if you wait, just wait. And then all the warnings at the beginning of this chapter apply to the next chapter instead.
Whoa, no way, really? Oh my god, I didn't know that. Thanks for stating the obvious, dude.
And why did you put the warnings here?
Yeah, I know.
It's called proofreading.
Yeah.
Actually, this actually makes it certain that this person did not proofread this story.
Totally, because, Superman just appeared once, and I never saw him again. I'm still wondering what the hell happened to him. He just disappeared.
He got porked by Lex Luthor.
Probably. He must have been mistaken for Superman. Because, they look the same, probably. The only difference is one has the power of food, and the other one has,
Everything else.
Yeah.
I tell you, just a little, just to whet your appetite for lust and kinks. There will be a piercing fetish that is Mega Man sexy shit.
Wait, what? A Mega Man sexy shit? But no poo-poo, okay? What?
That is arousing.
Yeah, is that totally piercing? I need... totally. Nothing says better than a sharp metal object in me.
Totally.
Yeah, alright, next chapter. Oh my god, this is actually like...
Warning.
Yeah, warning.
Wait, you're here, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay, then you know what's coming. It's called punishment chapters.
Yep. My god, how many more pages we got left?
Well, there is one or two that are actually warnings.
Alright, he's counting, wait. Because I really want to get this over with. I mean, it was funny at first, but now it's like, what the heck?
About 7 pages of this.
No. Wait 1 minute.
Zico, wait for something to get started in Hulk Hogan. But Superman and Wonder Woman were still waiting for the pee, plus they were waiting for the poop that would never come. Zico did her magic.
Literally, the poop that never comes.
Zico did her magic princess dance while wearing her panty diaper and nothing else. You could totally see her nipples just out of boredom and did a blurred out background. Japanese squigglies writing and all the rocket fuel around her. Lightning bolts, spinning hearts, pink sparkles. Really?
What is this? A fan fiction or My Little Pony?
An anime in writing form.
Yeah.
Really upbeat temp music. And all the chick shit that magic possesses. And it was like a laser show, but over 9,000!
Oh my god, I can't believe she put that. That's an Easter egg, you stupid. Thanks! We didn't really know that you were referencing a famous internet meme. Might as well mention bronies while you're at it.
Cut the sarcasm!
But that's the person I am. You're the super energetic dude, I'm the sarcastic, dry witty dude.
Very well.
That's That's funnier than you. Oh, I went there.
You will be pummeled for saying that! Oh! Shabam!
Help me, Superman. I mean, Superman. I prefer Superman on my side. I don't trust Superman with the way he has that mayonnaise in the toothpaste. Yeah.
And better than all the laser shows.
Yes, batter, not better, batter. Batter, as in like cake batter.
That was my bad.
Oh, what? Oh, okay. Okay, that's Cedra. Stupid then.
Than all the laser shows on any music video, even the green one.
The green one. Oh my god, it's as bad
What
as
are you talking about?
It's as blue. It's as bad as the blue one, man. Green. Oh my god, the color of the forest.
Money.
And money too. Yeah.
Everyone watching it out of boredom because waiting for P is really, really boring.
Yeah, it is. Because each time I wake up in the morning, I'm just like, fuck, I'm so bored.
I'm gonna watch a laser show.
Yeah, me too. Let me just watch, a movie while I pee. I never get past the opening
30
credits.
minutes later. Knock, knock, knock.
You're redonkulous.
Are you done in there? Don't make me suplex this door!
Why? Then you're going to have to fix it himself.
But then I'll get to the bathroom, and you'll be punished with the door all over your body.
And dead. Yeah, this totally is logical thinking.
They all watched the laser type show of unending transformation sequence special effects awe-inspiring everywhere. Okay, these are English words jumbled together like they were scrambled or something.
Yeah, like someone just got a dictionary and just mini mode a bunch of words and just like BAM! Okay, we got a sentence, supposedly. I think if you can call this a sentence.
So many syntax errors, I'm not gonna even waste time pointing them out.
It used to be funny, but now it's just ridiculous.
Meanwhile, everyone is thinking about certain things.
I wonder what they're thinking about.
To number 8.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna say tsunami.
1. Seiko is thinking about the melody of Haruhi Suzumiya, which is a song sung by a J-pop singer Rockstar. 2. Biko is thinking about those hot dogs with
What?
by Onyx sauerkraut, on it which is sauerkraut, with the bacteria still living in it, which has not been sterilized, and is the only sauerkraut you should eat, because the probiotic makes your poop and digestion very healthy, and not full of yeast overgrowth, which is like a blue waffle in your stomach.
What? A blue waffles? What? Why are you mentioning this? And what is specific? And sauerkraut. What the fuck? This is a really specific.
Something tells me Aiko's not focusing on the dance.
No, this also sounds like the Arthur, like, you know what? This is probably like her autobiography, but she decided to make up like Japanese characters into this. She probably got blue waffles with sauerkraut or whatever.
True that, brother.
Yeah, moving on.
3. Aiko is thinking about her red hair and how there was a certain set of twins who had red hair too, but are from a different series of books that has wizards in it.
Wizards, Aw, you bitch. I was gonna take that.
4. Wonder Woman was thinking about 2 things at the same time because she is so smart. You mean OCD?
OCD, yeah. I was gonna say that too. Man, you taking my words out of my mouth. But then again, great minds think alike, so.
Yes. She is thinking about how sad it is that Quorra cannot join Eiko, Biko, and Seiko in their orgy. Also, the second thing she is thinking about is the type of James Bond movie that has the teeth guy in it.
What? What? Who's the teeth guy? What's she talking about?
A James Bond movie.
Yeah, but who's the teeth guy?
I have no idea.
That's like pretty much everyone on the movie. Everyone has teeth. Unless it's like James Bond retirement or something. I don't know. Moving on!
5. Superman is thinking about how much he wants Wonder Woman. Click on Brad. Still recording! He wants Wonder Woman to kick him in the balls really, really hard. He is the Man of Steel, so he has balls of stainless steel. But Wonder Woman has the magic boots of kicking, and if they could kick so hard that a regular dude would just have smears of flesh jam instead of balls, if she used her full power and little torn bits of scrotum that were smaller than a postage stamp. So these boots were the only thing that made Superman feel like he was really being kicked in the balls. 6. There was no 6 because it is a lie.
Yes, just like the cake. I know, that's a dumb joke, right? I mean, everyone's made that joke already.
Of course.
Oh my god, that too. Moving on. Apparently number 6 doesn't ever exist. So,
Says a lot about their minds, I guess.
yeah. Everyone.
Everyone finally gets really super bored. More bored than Superman boredom because waiting to pee is like watching paint dry. And Wonder Woman give them lemonade. And Wonder Woman says, "While we wait, Eiko, your dad and me will show you a proper sexual education."
No thank you, Mom.
I would like that very much.
Creepy.
It's what I do. Superman used his red laser eyes to laser some metal scraps into the best piercing barbels. It was like special ordered stuff from certain shops on the internet because it was really, really complex in ways that will be explained later.
Oh yes, please don't explain it to us now. Just tell us, hey, fuck it, I'll do it later.
I guess I don't feel like writing it. I'm just gonna write this all in one go and not proofread or anything.
Yeah. This is gonna still become a genius writing, right? Right? Yeah, totally.
Yes, it's like sticking it to the man. You can't have this grammar stuff. Grammar represents oppression, and it's the oppression that's caused by the man.
Yeah, this something tells me that a liberal person wrote this.
Yo, man, that's totally like correct, yo.
Oh my god, please don't talk like that.
How about like this?
No, that's worse. Go back.
Wonder Woman says,
Oh, you are not talking like that. I will not be able to take you seriously.
Then Superman goes into Wonder Woman and lasers off all her clothes, and she has much bigger boobies than Eiko, Biko, or Seiko.
That makes sense, mainly because she's older.
This kind of suggests that Eiko, Biko, and Seiko are very, very young.
Like, how young? 16.
Probably like 7.
What?
Well, I'll look it up.
What? Wow, this family is more fucked up. I mean, they were fucked up before, and I still thought about that, but now they're even more. I think they're breaking the effed up bar, if that even exists at this point. Alright, so Cedra's looking it up, because, you know, this is so important. It has a Wikipedia page?
Yes, it's that important.
What? And we don't have a Wikipedia page?
We only have like a few subscribers at most.
Yeah, we have like 10 or something. That's more than 5, so.
Project Eiko is an animated movie that later releases set in the same series and spin-off releases as well. The parody series references a number of other works. Okay, it's a parody. No wonder, I guess.
So what we're reading now is a parody.
A parody of a parody.
Mindfuck. So how old are they? Let's see.
So Seiko's not as out of character as we expected from quick skimming. She really is an alien.
So she has no age, right?
Hmm. Let's look at this fan site. Hello!
You can't see it now, but there's a nice picture.
Oh, we'll show it to you.
I mean, he'll show it to you.
Yes.
What was that? It's just...
At least it's comforting that they're not 7.
Yeah, so they're not little children, alright. So that's good. Not that it won't matter. I mean, knowing this doesn't fix anything. It's not like, oh, they're not 7? Oh, okay, this is the best thing I ever read. No, it's still...
They're probably teenagers.
This is still messed up. This doesn't fix anything.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I got a fap to that image. You take over.
Alrighty, yeah, you...
Oh, you have to do it in the Ultimate Warrior voice.
No, I am horrible. Oh my god! Cedra's like,
I'm a board agree with you.
even the bulletin board is like, ugh! Rape.
You know what? I can save my boner for later.
Because, that needed to be said. His parents are right in the next room. They're probably like, what the fuck are they doing?
Making a video, Mom. Alright. Wonder Woman said, my hymen is already gone, and I appear through the 4 sacred gates of Athena, the goddess, because I got married and also birthed through the front place. But I still have the ability to pork the hell out of Superman. Eiko wails. Eiko wails! Oh no! Mom and Dad, this is embarrassing! Embarrassing is not the word you want to use.
Yeah, more like shocking and
mentally scarring.
traumatizing, as I was gonna say.
Yeah, that might be the word right there. Thank you, Nick.
Alright. Oh, I'm sorry, you mean Shadow Duck, right? Because, people flip the fuck out.
Alright, Nick. Wonder Woman gets out a digital camera from a certain company that starts with a P and says, wait for your mommy for the camera, Eiko. You're on YouTube now.
What? Why is she YouTube? Oh, you know what? At this point, I need to ask, where's child services?
They don't exist in anime land.
I guess not, yeah. Or the police.
Your sexual education will be preserved for all to see. For educating the masses with sexual education that perhaps they could not afford.
I have nothing to say. This is mind-boggling that someone was able to write up this.
Eiko cries. Her face is red and...
I have a question, Cedra. Is this person just like fucking with us, or is this is this like a story we're supposed to take seriously?
Hard to tell, really.
Because I mean, like, who could come up with this and be like, yes, this is a serious story? I mean, they say...
Or maybe they were just trying to make something very silly.
Yeah, I mean, I hope that's what it is. If so, I say bravo, you got quite the imagination. But I mean, if you think this is an actual story and you're like, oh, it says... I'm like, something's wrong with you.
It's every bit as serious as Naruto.
No, Naruto's more serious than this.
Oh, wait a minute. Pokemon!
I haven't watched Pokemon in a while, so I wouldn't know. I'll take your word for it, though. So.
Eiko cries. Her face is red and puffy from crying, almost as red as her hair. And she says, "No! No!" But she cannot do anything about it because Eiko is Jewish, and Jews cannot disrespect their mothers because the Commandments have this in the Torah, which is the Jew name for the Old Testament, because it's part of the conspiracy to pretend Jews and Christians are not the same religion when they really are, but nobody admits it. So it's a false dichotomy.
Yes. I like how she's literally like educating you on her views on Christian/Jewish faith.
This is what we need in a fanfic about Superman.
Superman. I miss Superman. What happened to him? Is he still being
We
raped?
should make that an internet meme and force it on everyone.
Yeah, Superman. Alright, moving on.
Wonder Woman laughs and says, "It's our sacred duty as superheroes and superheroines to suffer for the good of the people, and Eiko here will suffer like sacred royalty should. Eiko will suffer like a goddess and score karma points like Jesus did on the cross."
Why is she referencing Infamous by saying karma points?
And why is she referencing Christianity with Jesus?
I know. What the
Or maybe Jesus is this Jewish thing, and Jesus is for Christians.
Yeah, Jesus.
You'll have
Jesus.
to remember this.
Yes. Totally, because this is important.
Superman goes down to Wonder Woman's front place, and there she sees her
I'm gonna say, why does she keep saying front place? Can't she just say vagina or whatever?
Maybe she's trying to say chest.
Okay, can't you just say boobies? I mean, nothing stopped her before saying boobies. Because magical princess tears landed on them, remember?
Oh yeah, good times.
Yeah, totally.
Wonder Woman's front place, and there he sees her clitoris, which has a big ol' hole in it made many years ago by his pecker and made wider by childbirth, which is the fancy way to say baby birth for you stupids who read the red text and need everything explained.
Why is she insulting her audience? That's something you don't do. And why does she have to explain everything?
Superman used his red
I like how you don't answer my question. You're just like, fuck it, I don't know anything. Move on. Let's get this over with.
His red laser. A red laser is a laser made out of red that cuts through things because it's made of heat.
Obviously explained. I'm surprised she didn't say, it's red because of heat, you stupids, or something.
And the piercing items, the earrings that she made for her vagina, because those piercings are very, very sexy.
No, not really. I don't want to see pierced vagina.
He made to pierce the hole, a hole with a vagina,
Yes.
closed by piercing right through both sides of the hole, and then screwing them together with screws to get tighter, and also leave a little extra piece of metal sticking out in the front like a tiny little schlong. This is called a clit piercing. A lot of chicks have them done. You can find out if chicks have them by kicking them very hard in the place, and if they scream as loud as a dude who gets his balls kicked, then they have it. The clit piercing,
What's the point of the clear piercing?
it's sexy.
No, but I mean, does that like increase pleasure by having a ring there? Or?
Probably.
Anyway.
And if you kick them in the vagina, you'll probably be a registered sex offender.
Or, or an assaulter.
the clit piercing, or else they are really dudes in disguise. But don't do this in...
What? Unless they're dudes and, whatever.
Oh, trust me, some boys have managed to pull it off.
Yeah, ones with tiny penises.
Yep. Or puffy pants.
Yeah, too.
Wait, what woman would wear that? Maybe that's why puffy pants have gone out of style.
Yeah, like 30 years ago.
But don't do this in real life.
Oh, thanks. Really? No.
Because you will get the police, and it is very bad. Just do it in fiction! We needed that to be explained to us.
I'm like clueless. Not clueless. I'm just puzzled on why she has to explain real life and fiction. Do it in fiction, so yeah. When I go home, I'm gonna dream about kicking a girl in the balls or whatever. Whatever. Moving on.
A very specific girl.
Yes, Amber.
That was his previous girlfriend.
Yes. Anyway, moving on.
Yeah, I'm cutting that out.
Please don't. I don't care. Well, I don't care. Whatever. I'm to you, Brad.
Okay then. Well, the metal part was still red hot from the welding.
Actually, do cut it out. Because then if she listens to this, she's gonna assume I'm threatening her.
Wonder Woman tears off Superman's clothes and she porks him.
Wait. Wasn't his clothes like teared off like 5 paragraphs ago? What did he like grow his clothes back? Yeah, go back and she already ripped his clothes and then he got him back on. Like he's like, oh wait, we're not having sex.
I forgot.
Well, I don't know. Moving on. Obviously,
She probably has every right to insult the readers.
Who's she?
The author.
Oh. You're saying that sarcastically because she's stupid, right?
Probably. Wonder Woman tears off Superman's clothes and she porks him with the red hot metal bone right in.
What? What? I can't even read this myself because I'm laughing as well.
Right in his pee-pee hole.
Pee-pee hole. Yes. Pee-pee hole. What the? Pee-pee hole. What the fuck? It sounds like your knee.
Still use that?
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like her niece just took over and put pee-pee hole.
This is her idea of spell checking. This is her idea of spell checking.
I guess so. Anyway, pee-pee hole. I can't even continue reading this. She's just like wrapping up in the back. Okay. Calm down, Cedric. Calm down. Pee-pee hole.
Pee-pee hole! Smoke comes out of his pee-pee hole. I
can't read this. Smoke comes out. Oh my god, now the board falls on me again. What the board's ruffling as well. Seriously, Joe, what's with your board? I think your board hates me. Yeah, alright. Okay, we're okay. You're alright. Smoke coming.
Because Superman mixed just enough kryptonite into the metal to make a little pain even for himself. Oh yeah, Superman likes the painful porking, and so he closes his eyes and Wonder Woman porks faster and faster and faster until they are surrounded by so much smoke that came out of Superman.
Okay, just that word. Let's just skip that because Cedric's not going to be able to concentrate. Pee-pee hole again. I want.
That the camera can't see anything, and they use.
Oh, now they're filming it? What?
They've been filming this.
Oh, I thought this was just for Aiko or whatever her name was.
Wonder Woman clearly established this was going up on YouTube.
Oh yeah, I remember now. I couldn't tell with all the random shit happening. I forgot all with all the pee-pee holes and the smoke coming out. I forgot about that.
YouTube viewers all grown in disappointment that the hot porking, hot heavy action, kinky, became hidden so quickly. But they keep fapping anyway because they're learning so much and are grateful for the sexual education. It's more than most people ever get to see.
I have no comment. Really, what the heck? How are you fapping to something you can't see?
The grunting.
I guess so. I guess you can just close your eyes, I guess.
And all the hot and heavy smoke.
I guess so. Or you can always just loop it back before the smoke happened. I like how I'm giving suggestions. I'm being educational myself.
You know, okay.
No, what were you gonna say?
It's too disturbing.
Okay, I think we've crossed that point already.
Okay, we should probably film a guy cosplaying as Superman doing a guy cosplaying as Wonder Woman.
A girl.
No, a guy.
Why a guy?
Because it's funny.
It sounds like something that you would want personally. That's a yes, I guess. Anyway.
And by the way, a lot of people actually get to see porn. They just don't want to sometimes.
Yeah, that's true, actually.
It's nasty and full of several live swirlies that nobody sees. And then... No, right here. It's nasty and full of several live swirlies that nobody sees. And then... Wait, swirlies that nobody sees? How are they swirlies when no one can see them?
I was about to say that, but then I was like,
That nobody sees. And then Hulk Hogan, when the smoke clears, Superman has left bukkake all over Wonder Woman's face. And she has squirted her girl bukkake all over his face.
nice, specific, clear, vivid picture that you drew. Thank you.
You're very welcome. It's what I do.
Not you, I'm talking about the writer of this.
Very well! I'm very happy for that. It's what I do! Are you about to throw up?
It's my stomach growling. Yeah, whatever. Moving on. It's my stomach.
Then,
Oh my god, trick-or-treaters!
then, Superman sees Commissioner Gordon's Superman signal, which is like the bat signal, but more gay in honor of...
Wait, what? It's more gay.
It's just the Superman logo.
Oh, trick-or-treaters.
Yes, we're recording this during Halloween!
Just in case you guys couldn't tell.
Ooh.
I'm picking my nose.
But more gay in honor of Superman's many forced workings by Lex Luthor. Superman reads the text message underneath it and well, I'm not questioning this anymore. And it says, crap, it's Godzilla attacking again.
Wait, what? When has Godzilla have ever been in a DC comic? The closest thing to Godzilla that we have in DC Comics is probably Killer Croc.
And he's not giant.
Yeah, I mean, well, he is. I mean, for
Human standards.
yeah, but what the? It just what Godzilla? Like, how did a Japanese monster just be like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm going to New York. It's like a lot like Tokyo, you know.
He's probably mixed those two places up. This is why I hate living in Japan.
Wait, so the Arthur is in Japan? Wait, this takes place in Japan?
Yeah.
Superman doesn't live in Japan. He lives in like a New York City called Metropolis.
America.
But Japan isn't America.
No, it is.
Yeah, totally. Because, this person knows her geography.
Yes, Japan is right next to Mexico. Haven't you heard? And Mexico is right next to Asia and China, where they get all their rice.
Yeah, and New England is right next to, Argentina.
So true, man.
Anyway, moving on. Ah, my back hurts. Your bed sucks ass.
I know. So Superman and Wonder Woman fly away, and that leaves Eiko, Biko, and Seiko all alone to start their own soft, womanly, moaning girl orgasms with the tongues and the boobies and the nipples as soon as they want to, which is the next chapter, unless I decide to punish you some more, but maybe faster if I don't need to punish you. Bow at my feet and lick them, Hulk Hogan.
Alright, so that's the end of chapter 1, right? I mean, chapter of this chapter. Chapter
3
3.
and 4.
One more chapter. Oh my god, you almost gave me a paper cut. Okay, warning, bullshit.
Oh, wait, man.
Wait, there's a part of that.
Eiko says, I want my good friends, Seiko and Biko.
Actually, wait. Let me state something. Why is she warning you? If you read this far, why is she warning you?
This might be the first page you encounter. Emphasis on might.
I think after reading just one paragraph of this, that's gonna be the only page you'll encounter.
Eiko says, I want my good friends.
Wait, you get it because it's funny and weird?
Yes.
Okay, stating the obvious. Because, you stupid, you get it? I'm impersonating her.
Yes. And Biko to pork me like a pork sandwich.
What? I'm not, like you said, I'm not questioning this no more. There's nothing to be questioned. I have no questions left.
Except for one.
Shoot.
What?
Yeah, that, but I mean, how many times have we said what?
Biko says, that's how many times, when 3 people have sex at the same time, it's called a threesome.
Really? Oh my god, I didn't know that. Because you had a bunch of threesomes before, and now you decide to mention it now. Thanks for educating on us now.
Oh no, they're actually getting to the sex right now.
So this was just a fucking warm-up, throughout 3 chapters? Wow.
Yes.
I would never have sex with these people. I'll be like, how much longer? It's been 5 hours!
I kind of like the wait. I kind of like the chase,
You say that now because you're a virgin, you don't care. Burgers. Anyway. I'm thinking Arby's.
Or a sandwich. Unless they are having sex at the same time in different houses. And then it's just regular sex.
You know what? I'm not going to say anything. That is so obvious.
Well, the 3 chicks were all alone, and there was no Quorra at all either, and it made them very horny to have no parents, but sad to not have Quorra. It gave them all kinds of sexy thoughts and ideas, and are deleted from this paragraph in order to comply with the terms of your punishment. Probably is still recording. Let's click on Audacity for a moment. It's still recording, yes. So deleted from this paragraph in order to comply with the terms of your punishment. Also, product placement Easter eggs were deleted too.
Thanks?
Don't you wish you had more? No. Foo.
Yeah, sure.
They were 3 very horny chicks and wanted each other's bodies very badly.
That sounds like every Saturday night for me.
Oh! Like much more, than you've ever wanted ice cream in your life.
Wait, what? Actually, that kind of makes sense. You remember when your mom always says you should eat ice cream after dinner, but the wait makes it so worthwhile? So this is surprisingly making sense in some way. Surprisingly. Moving!
Even the kind that has over 30, over 32,
And now you're laughing. Why? What happened?
32 flavors.
Wait, what? Even the kind that has 32 flavors, like in one restaurant? What?
Isn't that kind of standard now?
Yeah, kind of. When was this written, by the way? Oh, like in June?
May-ish.
May-ish. Oh, what do you know? Rated M. Really? This should be. That's not M. This should be A.
A-O.
AO. Yes, AO.
It's A-OK.
To be way.
Safe for work.
Oh wait, my pants is shuffling up. Oh. Why'd you put the mic when I said that? Yeah, thanks. Let everyone know my junk is uprising up to my pants.
You probably looked at the Aiko picture one too many times.
No. Alright, let's continue.
Biko started crying, and her two friends put their arms on her boobies and asked them what was wrong. Biko sniffled and whiffled, and then blew his house down.
Why didn't she just mention like 3 Little Pigs? Is that something that really needed?
That was just me riffing.
Oh, I was about to, you know what? Actually, that would make sense. That doesn't make sense in real life, but I mean in the story, you know what doesn't make sense?
That's true.
What was that? That sounds like you're eating. No, my mic.
No, I bought this. Totally. Not my parents, but mine. The point is, it's mine. And then said, society faults us. It spits on us for what we wish to do with each other. We three want to have sex with other chicks, but society teaches us that it is wrong. We get taught in our schools and in our atheism courses that the sexual love munching between chicks and chicks is wrong unless all the chicks in the porking are homosexual. We three straight chicks being all heterosexual means we cannot do what our heart wishes, as our love is forbidden. The government forbids it with teachings.
You know, I need to point something out. You know, remember when she was talking about how that's the best time to preach is when, like, in a long line? You think she probably does that in real life and says stuff like this while she's in line?
More than likely.
Yeah, probably. You know, she reminds me of Stargirl, except more annoying.
Who?
Stargirl.
Who?
It's a book.
I've heard of it.
It's really popular.
It's a book.
Yeah, that's probably why you're like, what, a book? Oh, I don't touch those.
Except for textbooks and pages of printed off fan fiction. Aiko didn't know what to say because she was a Jew, and the only teachings Jews get about pork is about the pork that is meat from the pigs, and not the pork that is the pecker and the cunny mushing in one pit. Jews get all their sexual teachings from sex ed classes, and from the government, and from the internet, and from society. So in this way, they are the exact same as atheism, and Aiko had no more information than Biko did on the topic. Seiko was, however, different, as she had the sacred alien men-girl teachings. She wasn't high enough level initiate yet to get the whole truth, but what she knew was far advanced and a pretty good substitute for the real truth.
I have nothing to say. I mean, what am I gonna say that I haven't already said?
Zico says, Nico, you have been deluded by the homosexual agenda, which is part of the liberal conspiracy. The homosexuals, Hulk Hogan, want to be exclusive and reserve on chick and dude on dude porking to themselves. It is classist to create these two categories of homosexual and heterosexual, and to use these cats to forbid people who love each other from porking. It is against democracy and against justice. If true justice was in the world, then everyone would pork everyone however they wished. Classism is worse than racism, but nobody says anything about it because society teaches them not to.
Thank you, preacher. My God, this girl. You know what I think? She probably just puts her idea and she's like, you know what? I need to put an interesting, odd story so then people will actually listen to my ideas and whatnot. I mean, I'm surprised she didn't put this on a forum. You know what? She probably does have a forum and she probably wrote all this, right?
More than likely.
Yeah, totally. All right. Just add Superman and then everyone's gonna fucking listen. Or, in this case, read.
Eiko shed a tear of beauty at the beauty of Zico's alien man-girl princess speech. It was such a utopia world Zico had imagined that Eiko could hardly imagine it could ever happen. A world without homophobia, where heterosexual chicks could pork each other all they wanted with no restrictions. A world where all gay dudes would pork chicks and not try to forbid it. It was beautiful beyond anything the Earth has ever achieved.
Except for Xbox.
Damn dirty Xbox.
Moving on.
Zico says, yes, the gay homosexual agenda is to create high classes, like the feudal nobility Hulk Hogan, so that the mere heterosexual straight dudes and chicks can never breach the sexual barriers. Then they prevent sex from those who truly want it and enforce the boundaries with the twin weapons of shame and society's teachings. Remember, I'm reading as the Ultimate Warrior.
Oh, yeah.
Zico says, yeah. Oh, wait a minute, I read that. Eiko and Biko still didn't really understand what Zico was saying in her sacred teachings, but they were both impressed and got a little bit converted. Biko was the smartest, and she got very much to thinking, and while she was eating that one kind of lollipop with the egg in it.
What?
What kind of lollipop has an egg in it? It's probably Spanish or something. You would know, right?
I'm just shaking my head. I'm disappointed.
He's so awestruck by this fanfic, he can't say anything anymore.
No, I'm surprised. Just surprised they went this far. I thought maybe she'd be like, okay, guys, I'm just joking. Alright, here's my real serious fanfiction. I would have been like, aw, you got us. But no, it's not like that, is it?
Nope. We know what happened at the gravitation school, and it happens everywhere that straight chicks think they will be hidden from society. The girl porking happens whenever chicks want to do it. They hide it to be safe from the homosexual liberal agenda. But maybe if it was brought out into the open, then society would begin to change and realize that straight chicks do pork each other if they want to, and it is beautiful.
I'm trying to think of something to say, but I mean, this thing just speaks for itself, doesn't it?
Indeed. Oh, wait a minute. Pico says, wait here 1 hour while I go to my workshop and make everything ready. Great, now we have to do more waiting. Why can't we just get to the sex already?
This sounds like a 1980s computer. Loading now. Done loading the loading. Now loading more loading. No.
Pico was planning to make a public display of straight chick on chick porking. This would change society's mind a little bit, like a gay pride parade, but for the opposite purpose. Hulk Hogan. We're gonna be back in an hour. Sorry guys, we're too speechless to continue. We'll leave a link in the description.